Barbecue. And Penny course, no, I felt say Barca are creating coaches to fit Rodri. Barca team need create culture a be fit Rodri. And currently, as we're speaking, facts and yes, a season now room, Ricardo. Rodri is becoming the important player for Barca, not because of Rodri Nkwa, but Okwa after say Buske Mune Rakitic koye. Abeye a tactical tassel for the FC Barca team. Say deep line playmaker pivots Bain or Mubinyano. They went to Ajax, a team Ajax team are now agilely dominating the world for one of their best talent. That's Frankie de Jong. Frankie joined Barca with the talent, and he left the biggest asset of a player, our Netherlands. That's availability. So Bayern, he was playing the ball with the talent, but no way availability no fee. So injuries are my Barca and feel that love no. The Champions League task on the La Liga near there, but near man from Mano and Andra Rodri Babisi. Now quick one, my name Komobi images never that screen. So see, this was before Rodri yebe naturally. And imagine that screen is no any dia. Sometimes those of us are communication kakra, we understand visual communication. Kwa faso dim for ni dim komo aye me ano. And so rolling images now. Obehu say Rodri at the center and the Barca players now circle Rodri. What it means is that in visual communication, you're talking about authority and power, leadership and communication. So the last time we come say one thing personally, Rodri Barca no be called Real Madrid. Me pay fee wo enye ball ni bonkwa. We are talking about leadership because this is an FC Barcelona team. They are young guys who are achieving success.
Kinsman was saying something about Real Madrid in me.
Yes.
Oh, Kinsman Real Madrid.
Yes.
I see.
There is one question I want to ask him.
Okay.
Say, psychologically, Barca, do they have the edge over Madrid in getting Rodri? Because it was clear Madrid wanted Rodri. Madrid had done everything to get Rodri. In fact, and I just say Krasi, no only Rodri Akasa in an extensive conversation. This is the Ballon d'Or winner. He has won it a couple of years ago. We're winning World Cup. We're winning the best player at the World Cup. The history of Football Club Barcelona and Madrid clearly is there for everybody to tell. One, the fascist, I mean, in terms of the explanation, and one person on where sort of Accra, like on where the minority of a sort of person will be a what is Barcelona? The Catalans have always felt that the minority they want to get to the top. For the minority to get him, especially for a player of ball, Villarreal, Eco Atletico de Madrid went out to Manchester City. For them to get him, as a Madrid fan, how do you feel? Did you feel psychological when you're age over you?
Yes, and that mentality of Marino will affect Real Madrid team. Personally, tactically, you'll be in him say, "Na Madrid be here, Rodri, that will be team." And after say Madrid be here, Rodri, he enjoy some politics around him. Oh, you catch in the class, he no more, you know, no signings. But deep down, as a Real Madrid fan, I felt very bad. Guilty conscience, he come and say, "Na I was a Madrid here, Rodri." Nobody can doubt that fact as a Real Madrid fan say, "Na here."
So what changed? Because near name say one team and Rodri was Real Madrid.
Yes.
What actually changed?
You see, so story now you follow Kakano Ricardo. You got to a point in time. The connoisseurs were saying, say, Mourinho na yedi bibi say Mourinho sa.
Okay.
And in that your man did the buy and the say at a point in time there were politics somewhere. Because we were told say Jose Mourinho almost every transfer be about Real Madrid be on one assigned. So the idea was clear. Then time Vini was going to Arsenal or Conco. So get Vini down. Finish because that's also bad. Your man did the thank you. So not two transfers now the person winner by a political kaka. So get Vini down, get your money down, then go back to Rodri. At a point Rodri felt say no, yeah, Barca here to 2 line and all that's here. Of which Barca also and on also the call Barca. So you want to say deep down, some of the people might like Rodri to come, but that politics of course so and I'm a Real Madrid didn't me and a brand friend Rodri. Me personally as me catch a feed I was I felt very sad say na was Real Madrid team Rodri.
So only that school of thought there's this school of thought I'm few say a brand anytime and the Ballon d'Or the man kwanya Real Madrid as a team and as an institution and same be I'm church or the far brand at a point must say even podium no so go among because on deserve age mediano and a couple of issues one Casamo president, Florentino Perez, as an asshole, and said them Philly a brandy, you go no Philly say, or walk a camp fufubi. Yes. Only some school of thought in the Bayarding, say a son, your maninti, and a brantena at a point. I like, okay, some promotion and feeling said Barcelona or why not Barcelona by Real Madrid?
Yeah, he played a role. We see, Florentino Perez, the last time, not make Casamo platform was to say, line of addiction in Florentino Perez, politics in signing.
Okay.
The line of addiction, no. So our top players are sometimes he go for potentials like Carras Modi, but sometimes he do the politics because now when himself Rodri joining a different faction on count and a play because Rodri start common starts here now one another and that is a war Madrid that makes it a lot and so what actually changed? It's up to Sema Madrid for any problem. But personally, president, not on Yadani because politically, Felix Rodri joining a different side. And I believe say and also play a role. Thank you. And Rodri. And Rodri, I bet see at a point in time because the adaptation and the telepathy of Basa was very normal. Because even recently, World Cup, the memory say about team, I say most of the integral members are on your
Barcelona.
Exactly.
To fit into the team and your thing.
Into the bank, so I met yours and your money and how was Anya Man a baby.
Uncasabi, but messages are bano.
Wow.
Minim say way or your banner, Sarah. And Sarah say, nah, this guy is damn good.
Wow, thank you.
We can propose to be Coffee?
No, it's a Nippon Casa. One say.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, family and Kakana. And that intro Kakabi. You should need time, Coffee.
Don't worry. Say, room and I also say time.
Maybe it's out. What time we program is?
You see, I think Barca also made Rodri feel more important. And you know what Jose Mourinho? Jose says that for a club like Football Club Real Madrid, when Madrid calls you don't have doubts in your head. Barca made sure, and maybe it's because of the position they also come from as a club. Barca have always known that for them in the Catalan DNA, it's a open Madrid compete. You need to do above yourself. So if you listen to the Rodri of the story of how Rodri became a Barcelona player, it was clear. Madrid were leading to be the destination for our mighty friend Rodri Cascante. Then that one wedding party of Codinha, it changed everything. And then I make catch you. And I know for Codinha and the wedding. Then Rodri went there. Then Barcelona spent time in convincing Rodri Cascante say, nah, you are the guy that we want you to come and play in our middle for us. And when you're able to convince him, Rich, whether you like it or not, when Mipa Jumo baby or feeling louder, they go where they feel like they're going to be more comfortable. It's as simple as that. And that is how they got him. Yeah, Rodri adds so much to the Barcelona team. Yesterday I told you, don't look at it from the resale value point of view. And yet every purchase beyond the economics. And yet every purchase beyond the finance. Now, in football, the first thing is to be successful from the sporting point of view. If you're able to get sporting success, then you use that as a skateboard or as a launch pad to get to the very top. And that is what Barcelona are looking to do. Again, this is Obi winning Ballon d'Or. When he walks into the club, it's so important. Away from even the psychological edge that I think Barcelona have won over Football Club Real Madrid, the importance is that he is such a tactical fit for Park in Fifi. And I've always mentioned that if Barca say that they want to pivot their ship and anchor it up Park in Fifi, you leave it into the middle of the ocean and allow the rest to go and play. Pedri can now box to box if he wants to. He can manipulate the house space if he wants to. You can have that the almost same right side, left side, Opa. The point in time where you want Gavi can come in and do the job. So it's just pure quality plus a player that fits them. Again, tactically. One of the things that Rodri asked this Barcelona team, and I think that Anselita flipped me out, seen it with the Spanish national team, was the ability to play 2 double sixes in terms of recycling of play. A difference, now one number 6, only came out, or to the boss and already started playing. But so, like what Luis de la Fuente did in all of those KG games at the World Cup with our great friend Fabian Rui and also Rodri Cascante, it gives you extra control. in the Spanish national team, there was that addition of physicality also Park and Fifi. And it's something that Barcelona lacks. Whether you like it or not, a midfield pair of Frankie de Jong, Pedri Gonzalez, Gavi are very combative, more combative than the previous two, Amabo Modino. But even with Marc Barnau, physicality was shot in the Barcelona midfield. And the X factors, and Barcelona ain't got the next level to win the Champions League. It is somebody who could sit in the middle and then connect everything. The experience of Rory Cascante becomes a connector. So his ability as a recycler of the ball becomes a connector of Park Fifi. The physicality that he adds to the team becomes a very much connector in terms of when the ball falls to him, his ability to win the ball back and transition. Very, very important for Rodri. Plus the leadership and personality. And like Kinsman mentioned, when somebody walks into your room, there are people who have it and there are those who don't have it. And we all know. There are certain people, when they walk into a room, they are normal people.
Aura, Nino.
Exactly. I didn't want to use the word aura, but waboso. There are certain people they come with a personality. Now I'm avoiding the word aura, so I wanted to use the word personal. They come with a personality, the charisma. Or rather, any man, this is the person, and Rory embodies it. And the fact that he has worked under somebody who is an astute follower of Cruyffism under Josep Guardiola, and coming to the home of Cruyffism in Barcelona, it makes it even seamless for him to come through and come and play his football. They have a very, very good team. I mean, now some midfield training about.
Yeah,
But now Madrid has Jude, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Bernardo, Mastantuono Beko on loan, right? Who else? About 5 solid midfielders. And so I want to see midfield 3. Why not?
Wow.
Classical big game.
Okay.
Madrid midfield 3.
I think I'll go for Jude Bellingham, as Mourinho rightly said, and
Jude double 10.
Yes. Then I'll fit Valverde.
Okay,
I'll fit Valverde. Then apart from that, I'll go for Tchouaméni. You see, the last time I make a say Tchouaméni and Mourinho, me who is so bit me aye bibi kaka. Say recycle na Tchouaméni ye and Charlotte Mone Alonso Mri and Dawson. So the consistency for the rule require na bebre. And last season the Real Madrid midfield no at a point in time tactically was a little bit weak. So who ye DM na say who destabilize play now. A lot ebeba so ninti. At a point in time, Bibrebe coach also.
So it means that you not start with Bernardo Silva.
No, maybe Bernardo will come from the bench and bring the heads.
Okay, but wait, let's do this. We are saying that Rodri comes from Manchester City, has won it all. Comes into the Barcelona team, and then now all of a sudden he will start. He's a difference maker.
Yes.
So even before we talk about the complementing pairs of the midfield, no? Yes. So we Bernardo Silva, we Tchouaméni, we Valverde, now we Jude Bellingham. Let's even put Jude aside. But the 3 that you said you're going, one year better midfield like this 3. Bernardo, Tchouaméni, and Federico Valverde.
Among the 3, you're best.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of how they fit together. But who is single, standalone, or a better midfielder?
I'll go for Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
About that,
again, Rich, very interesting.
Because I'm not the same
exactly.
question. Yeah.
That is the truth. Bernardo didn't go on.
Yes.
But this is the analysis both of us are trying to make.
Yes.
The difference is that aside the footballer Bernardo Bebono, aside the footballer Rodri, because only have Man City never.
Yes.
But Rodri brings an X factor, personality, leadership. Bernardo didn't go on the ball. But when Bernardo walks into a room of top football players, oh yeah, Bernardo, oh yes.
Diminutive.
Yes.
Yes.
But Rodri can play the ball, but he's a personality. He walks in and controls everybody's head. And you remember World Cup in England? Na calibrate ajibo. No be back in party say nyan do was here. And not calibrate to the was.
Even me Chafia no asem no can is very true. Asante. Who say during preseason na Madrid we have very good preseason. Bernardo Bobo Pau bounce will be and come say. Benoit just unveiling of Rodri. Aji baby afa. As if said Rodri about classico I assist by 3B. So the personality is there.
Madrid for that try about be unveiling be of Bernardo Silva.
Yes, but still
video being
I do
so now
no, they will not be close to what Madrid for it's going to be very interesting. My very last thing I want to touch on about those two teams is that for Barcelona, Omunyo star player.
Barcelona.
Before Rodri was Julian Alvarez. Another one. Yes, it was Julian. But for me, without Julian, and I don't know if anybody agrees, without Julian, Barca is still in a good place. Because I've said it several times. Say, Kagos in Kwan, I am of the strong belief, say, you bet me at Chegos, attack the thing. But the defensive solidity and balance that Rodri brings to the team. Now, so me team America say okay, fine. Team person champions okay. Barca caught Champions League semi-final bako. Bako quarter final bako and the Hansi it a flick. Wajela Liga new. What Barcelona need is winning the Champions League because this is going to be the 12th season. 12 a club, the magnitude of football club Barcelona. Madrid go 2 seasons back to back without a trophy. Big trouble. Barca have gone 12 seasons without a Champions League. And that's my question to all the Kinsman, everybody that's watching us. The inclusion of Rodri. Does it take them to the next step of winning the ballot of winning the Champions League?
Okay, and him so with the Barca fans and so.
Because I say Rodri the personality, analysis,
and everybody be so back camp Barcelona team.
Does he win them the Champions League?
I see, Sefi. I think there is more to that. Me personally, okay. One department I'm feeling like was a Barca RDBB. Was the defense. You can't take away the fact say Rodri the BB bar because said no na me didn't come be Rodri bar Barca. One player I very happy by Daniel Monti. No because during the World Cup as a link-up player Aljibo Jinasu Bebre. Oh that confidence about say yeah. There is one player or midfield well. But see Aljibo number. So you have confidence. Thank you. But you can't throw the fact away say in the Champions League last season. That was one avenue expose FC Barca. Early goals are no more considered. So I was expecting say Rodri the BB but for the Champions League in big stages, semi-final, Barca ni PSG, Barca ni Arsenal bia. You need a solid centre back who bring the best out of Kubas.
It's a honor Rodri personality will not be enough.
It do I enough.
Highlight no.
Yes. You imagine say who said the last time me cast and be say Kubas in your World Cup na me who say if you get a solid centre back to pay him, you will complement him. It is all Laporte come on the kakra. Imagine so any
Laporte right?
Yes, and any proper centre back, he will give him that freedom. Because during the World Cup, he will ball on also. So fee. Yes, Rodri maybe the La Liga number toe to toe with Madrid, but Champions League a big stage.
World Cup because on emerging as the young player.
Yes,
Kubasi.
Yeah. But he played next to an experienced
as I said,
Emmerich Laporte.
Yes.
Suddenly the age way now Spain team we emerge as the young player.
The best days in terms of even the Champions League, when Barcelona were on its peak, where they were playing a lot of good football because. One of the things I'm called for, and for Madrid, especially Barcelona fans, is that when you play Pau Kubasi, now about Gerard Martina, now Pau becomes the leader of the back line. Because usually, as a centre back, you are even the leader over the fullbacks, centrally control everything. But he is young at that age, so young. When he had his best days, he played next to a friend is saying this young centre back I'll call Saudi Arabia. Martinez. Very, very good. That was Gerard Martinez on the say. But two centre backs, almost all the two centre backs on there were top, and he has shown that he is brilliant in all of that. All of them be experienced centre backs. It tells you that say 1% Pau Kubasi had the calmness to play the football and then help Barcelona. You need an experienced head next to him. And that is what Barca may be lacking. But I would think that I would want to look at how the season goes. Because again, Rich, when you go back to the game, Barca, you film last season against Atletico Madrid. So when him said, Pau Kubasi the red card. The depth. And Barcelona fan will argue, say, Fifi, Andres Christensen eba. And it is true, Rich, in terms of Hansi Flick ball, boy, if I want to form player from the back, and you any life that happens, in my mind, Andres Christensen are falling down the pecking order. This is a boy that from Germany to Chelsea, in terms of playing the ball on the ground, he was one of the best. Now, Andres Christensen has always been the physical side of the game. Belgium versus Spain. One of the best games I've seen for Pau Kubasi. Because he had an experience in Emmerich Laporte. You want to call Langa. Then good communication. Kubasi call no akoshe Lukaku Kwasi. Then Laporte for the Dean and the Spanish will progress the ball. Those are some of the things. So there's an issue with Olise and Andres Christensen. And even with the development of Gerard Martin, for Barca fans, they think that Gerard Martin can give them a lot of multiplicity in terms of positions of the ball, which is good. But again, in the crunch times, against Arsenal, semi-final, against and then Liverpool crowd put it not so much of it. Rich, quickly, he had something to say about Chelsea for the way, but Joao Pedro according to Manai quickly then
Kakrebi Kakrebi na.
Yeah, so and I think say now will be a change Chelsea numbers and me the reason why I am an DHA is naturally me are very superstitious. Me just hand man the cultures, traditions and norms and 3 people na me we just numbers. Yes. Modric I was waiting because he's back. Anderson and Welbeck I was waiting because normally they are the experience and all no BFF was the JC number 9 and Pedro J. And see in sports if an arbitrary an event a JC number occurs the most ever football now it's contrary to a situation be very bad any coincidence be a babaye metra edaho say football na yedie no your object be and an event be of football na say it's associated with constant failures won't me say a coincidence it turn from coincidence to an institutional myth. So the Chelsea jersey number 9 is no more a coincidence, it's becoming an institutional myth. And football is so staunch with culture and traditions. So that superstition is there. And only say currently, I'm not for crowd called the jersey number 9. From 2004, 13 players, all the Pedro Kanwa, and the jersey number 9. And in the Western Europe, the number 13 is considered as a bad luck. Even apart from say jersey number 9, that superstition and myth and say a case. Who got the Western Europe? The number 13, being Joao Pedro being the 13th player to wear the number 9, is considered as a bad luck. And to check in Niama, Oko Portugal, Oko Spain, they don't even like the number 13. Because they believe say at the bad luck biba. The Portuguese and the Spanish or American will tell you say the last supper, nani put 13 at the table no. The 13th apostle was Judas. Oh yes, my so they don't like the number 13. Uko Italy is associated with one of their goddesses or mamu bad luck. Greece the same thing. So there are lots of superstitions and myths backing the jersey number 9, and even Onua Pedro being the 13th man since 2004 till now to wear the jersey number 9.
It is a Bena. Capacitors are more accepted jersey number 9. Accepted.
But see one thing Brazilians know so edify these superstitions, and I believe they have
challenge yourself.
Yes, they have those things to do because Obenya Pele, that lack or the jersey come out fan. Brazilians say they will not wear the jersey, the white jersey again, and even Ronaldo money. So they should do a lot.
One of the things.
Ronaldo
Joao Pedro number 9 me, I like it. The biggest mistake Joao Pedro would have done was to come to Chelsea and say that there is a possible number 9 case in mentality, he would have been gone. Me a striker as a striker that feels and believes in terms of ball na me on the front line. And in the morning game, the striker wears the number 9. You see, sometimes we talk about the number 9, we forget the likes of Romelu Lukaku in his first season. That's not bad. There are some of them that came in and then they put up a very good performance. It's true. The sheer number of people, 12, are my unsuccessful wearing a Chelsea number 9 makes it worrying. But for me, personality-wise, I think it's brilliant for him to have Chelsea number 9 on Marco as a player. And see, the season is starting.
Sure. How and Yambabe on 4D.
With respect to Chelsea.
All right. Madam, I say Fifi Manfred and Kinsman Kalala. China Mobeti Bibri and so at the free Abranteno and so